Home ownership, a dream many of us share, but one that often seems out of reach, especially for low-income earners. The reality is, the challenge of home ownership is a steep climb, but not an impossible one. It calls for more than just wishful thinking. It demands discipline, financial discipline, and patience. It's about making the hard choices, weighing wants against needs, and understanding that every penny saved is a step closer to owning your dream home tomorrow. The process of buying a home isn't a sprint, it's a marathon. But fear not. Today we're going to discuss how buying a home is completely achievable, with a low income. The first step on this exciting journey is saving for a sizable down payment. Now, how do we do that? It begins with financial discipline and a rigid budget. What's left after your essential expenses is what you can put away for your future home. But where should you put it? You want your savings to grow, but you also want it to be safe. Consider options like certificates of deposit, high-yield savings accounts, or government-backed treasuries. These options provide a good balance of growth and safety. However, it's important not to tie your money up for longer than you anticipate saving. You'll need this money to be liquid, meaning you can access it without penalties, for when you're ready to make your move. The discipline it takes to save today will pave the way for your dream home tomorrow. Now, with a significant down payment, you can be ready to buy a home, but there's more to consider. Buying a house is not just about the mortgage, it's about the total cost of ownership. That includes insurance, taxes, utilities, and maintenance. A bigger house might seem tempting, but remember, it also brings bigger bills. More space to heat or cool, more repairs, and higher insurance premiums. So keep your calculator close and do some serious number crunching. Even better, look at local utility costs, and get quotes from insurance companies ahead of time to get a rough idea of what those will be. You can also account for maintenance and repairs, which are usually estimated to be roughly 1% of the value of the home per year. Consider and calculate all these costs before you sign on the dotted line. This will ensure that you don't end up biting off more than you can chew. After all, a dream home can quickly turn into a nightmare if it leaves you struggling to make ends meet. The goal is not just to own a house, but to do it comfortably and without financial stress. Precise calculations and realistic expectations can help you find a home within your means and keep you financially secure. Now, let's discuss a strategy that can set you up for even greater success: house hacking. House hacking is a unique approach that can make homeownership not just a possibility, but a lucrative investment. Imagine buying a multi-unit home like a duplex or a triplex. You live in one unit while renting out the others. The rent you collect can help cover your mortgage, and in some cases it might even cover the entire cost and generate a small profit. Let's break this down. Say you buy a duplex, and your mortgage is $1,000 a month. You live in one unit and rent out the other for $800 a month. Now, your out-of-pocket cost of your mortgage is only $200 a month. That's a huge saving. And it doesn't stop there. As you pay off your mortgage, the value of your property is likely to increase, providing you with a nice nest egg for the future. Or when the house is paid off, the rent from the other units becomes passive income. But what if you're still in the saving phase? Can you house hack while you're renting? Absolutely. I did this in my early 20s. I rented a house with multiple rooms and rented out the extra rooms. The rent from these rooms covered my entire rent payment, allowing me to save money much faster. Alternatively, you can rent a room from someone else that is currently house hacking, opening the door to lower rent by just paying for a room instead of a whole apartment or home. Now, this may sound like a dream scenario, but it can be done by anyone. It just requires careful planning and research. You'll need to be comfortable with the responsibilities of being a landlord, and you'll have to ensure your property is well maintained and attractive to potential renters. But with the right mindset and dedication, house hacking can be a game changer. This strategy offers a way to offset the costs of homeownership, increase your savings, and even generate an income. It's about making your property work for you, turning a necessity, a place to live, into an asset. By following this path, you can create a new income stream and make homeownership a reality, even on a low income.